Yeah, I think what's really interesting is like I have this general thesis that like B2B buying habits typically lag like B2C buying habits by 5 to 10 years. And so if you think about it, like the power of like how a buyer buys has changed so much where, you may have an issue or a problem that you're going to solve, but it might not be burning yet, but you start to do some research, you start to check out some forums, you start to really make it yourself an educated individual on the subject. And so as salespeople, we need to start to think a little bit more about how do we buy personally in our daily lives and really think about like have some empathy. Like what does that look like? And it's not, sort of like just you don't just make a decision one day that I'm going to go buy a new car necessarily, like, or I'm going to go buy a new laptop, whatever it is. And so, how can you insert yourself higher up in that funnel, make sure that you're educating, but also use, frankly, tactics that are more known conventionally with B2C than B2B so that you can start to meet buyers in that way. So, I think, the reality is that we can't necessarily control how buyers buy. We need to make sure that we're aligning within that process. And, we all buy something every day. So it's really just about kind of zooming out and having a little bit of empathy.